welcome back to Heroes of Holzhausen. I'm here with Hero Trillian. Hello, Trillian.
Hello, Hitman.
So we're standing in a wheat field. Right,
Yup.
so we're going to do something a bit different today. We're actually going to take you for a tour of the fields, and then you can see why we decide what we're going to do on each field. So for starters, we'll open up our growth menu, and as you can see, 18 and 23 have to be harvested today or they're going to wither. So we either harvest them or forget them. So we're going to harvest. And 22 is the only field that doesn't have anything growing on it. So we'll be coming back to that. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go through field by field. It won't take us long. What we're focusing on is the soil mod menu in the bottom right of the corner. Right corner. So we're on field 18. And as you can see, we get a harvest anyway. Oh my gosh, 11 and 6, 10 and 6. We're going to take horrendous losses, but there's nothing we can do about it. So, c'est la vie, as they say. So I'm actually going to big up a cut on another screen. I've got the losses we're going to take would be approximately 20% from, nope, that's more, 25 to 30% loss. Like loss of yield from nitrogen, and the PK we're looking at probably 30% loss, so it's really sucks. And as you can see, we've got weeds growing here too, so we want to get rid of those.
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, we'll harvest this field. So let me see, we'll harvest the barley, and first thing we got to do is get some weed prevention on here, because those weeds are going to start wrecking our nutrient levels. So let me see here, off to the gecko. So with drive control, you just hit Control Tab and you go right to the vehicle with an engine running. So that's empty.
It is, yep.
All those bales. Somebody bailed on putting the bales away. Oh my, Hitman, you're so funny. No, not today. Alright. 22.
Serious work to do.
So again, weed killer. We need to get weed killer on here. We need to get a crop on here to start getting the NPK dropping. Moisture's a bit low. Nutrient levels okay. Or soil pH, I mean. So we'll have to seed something here. Don't know what yet, but we'll seed something. So even if it's a cover crop like alfalfa, where we're just growing it to soak up nutrients to get it down to a useful level. Alright, we'll head over to, well, let's go to 24 first.
Okay.
I wrote all this down, so we're all set. Now, on this field, what do we got growing here? I don't remember. 24. Barley. Barley, keep it straight. Oh my. 7 and 3. So, on 24, obviously our PK is low and it's only going to get lower as you go through the growth stages. We're at stage 2, I believe. Yeah, we would have seeded this yesterday. So it's still, the PK is going to drop by 2 more. So that
What
means,
growth stages does it drop at?
it drops at 3 and 5. So when you seed it, the next day it just drops by 1 nitrogen, and the following day it drops by 1 PK.
Alright.
So, you know, I'm not entirely sure. It says on stage 1 it drops by 1 nitrogen, but it's stage 1 as soon as you seed it, so I'm not really clear on exactly how they keep track of that. Maybe it drops by 2 the first day to make up for that. I don't know. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a bit confusing.
So we'll figure it out over time. Yep. Oh, there's so much to learn. Yep. So we'll put PK on this. We'll spray PK, and that will raise it up to 6. So then hopefully it will drop by 2 down to the PK will be at 4, which is optimal. And we'll probably have to do something with nitrogen. And we need herbicide on here pretty badly. So I think we'll end up putting PK and herbicide on here. We'll use CC. We're not really using the B at all. It's just been C, A, and C.
Yeah, it seems to work, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As
That
if
way
we
we
were
can.
putting in more of a mixture of crops that suited the use
Well,
it.
if we were switching between them, if we were switching, for instance, a corn or beet field over to grain, we would use like OSR, the rapeseed. What the heck's it called? Canola, because
No.
it will
Yeah.
take the A type A as well, which would
Sign.
poison wheat or barley. So.
Yeah.
All right, 25. We are at. Oh my gosh. So the pH is a bit low.
Yeah.
I think that's about all we'll have to do. pH and a shot of water, I think.
Water. Yeah.
Yep, I don't actually have that one written down as the water, but you can lime and water at the same time, so that works out.
Yeah. Yep.
So that was me just writing it down on my. I actually have a clipboard for this. Oh man.
Oh, I've got all the off-screen stuff written down as you check it, but I don't have for this. Yep.
Well, when we finish this episode, I'll go through and bring you up to date on it.
Didn't write them down. Oh well, usually we're both playing on this. If I wanted to do work in the off-screen game when you're not there, then
Right.
it's good to keep track.
So where are we here on 26? Looks like corn. And we are at stage 2 as well, so it's going to drop by 2 more. So we need to raise that. So if we hit this with PK, it'll take it to 6, and then it will drop to 4, same as the previous field. So I think, I didn't actually check the weather. And the reason we checked the weather, today it's going to join it and drop another moisture level, so we need to water wherever it can. So we're going to have to...
It's over 22 degrees, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, over 22 degrees at noon.
Yep.
Drops moisture.
So one other thing is when you're spraying with the sprayer, I think that counts as water on the field. So we do need to put weed killer on here. So let me see, what did 26 I've got. The PK and then the AA herbicide, so that'll last for 3 days. So let's sit down here. We won't go through this every time. We're just gonna do it today, just because I'm sure if you're like me, boy, it would have been nice to have somebody showing us how to do this from the very beginning. So.
Yeah, I mentioned on the last video or so. Go through what you do to work out what we're doing on each field. You have to keep track, or it'll just go to chaos.
Crazy, yeah. So we need to lime here, and we need water as well. 31, and it should be okay for PK. I think it's gonna drop by 2. I think. Maybe it'll only go down to 5. I'm not sure. Which stage was this on? This is on stage 3, which means it will only drop probably by only 1 more PK. So that'll suck. We're gonna lose 20% off the top from the PK, and we'll lose some from the nitrogen, but we're trying to get the fields under control, so I think we'll be okay for that.
Yeah.
Eventually. So I don't know why I didn't mark water on these. Alright, 1 field to go, and then we'll actually get started. Well, I guess this is getting started, but I mean we'll actually get in the machines and fire up. We'll do some harvesting. Yay! Well, it seems like forever since we did a harvest.
Yep.
Into the wheat field. Can't see. Wheat field, cornfield. Wow, this takes me back to watching Children of the Corn when I was a little kid. Yeah, that was fun nightmares. I can't even remember the movie now. So,
let's see.
So if you look over here, where'd you go? Over here, over here. You can see here's withered weeds here.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they'll be gone tomorrow. I think those are withered weeds. I should hope so, since
they're just weeds. Weeds wither.
I think so.
Quite a variety of weeds.
There are. There's a lot. Some of them look kind of nice, actually.
I mean, I know they're a bad thing, but yeah, they are kind of more interesting.
23 we need to harvest today, and then we'll probably hit it with PK, because I don't think, let's pop up the animal HUD, 60,000 manure. I don't know that we have enough manure to hit this entire field, so that would be bad.
Yeah.
I'm
We
thinking
have some stored in the spreader.
yeah, we have
Or
one
is that
spreader.
really big?
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
just one here.
all right, so let's
That's
head
easy on
back
the
and
go.
get set up. We'll harvest what the heck was the number again? 16, 18, 18 I think it was.
16, 18 together?
No, we don't own 16. That's our
Oh,
offspring
right,
game. Trying to keep track of it
It's
all.
so confusing. Yeah,
It's okay. By playing off screen, we're learning so we can.
indeed.
That way we're not doing 30 episodes of this, derping of this. Showing everybody the wrong info.
Just 29. You save one.
So one major thing we've learned is the weed killer. I mean, I hate using herbicides, but on this with soil mod, if you don't use herbicides, you're gonna have a constant nightmare of trying to run your crops because they're leaching out moisture, they're leaching out the nitrogen. Yeah, it's not a good thing. I think it's every stage it drops one nitrogen and one water where the weeds are. So you can imagine what that does when you get the weeds going and wrecking your fields. Alright, so 18 will harvest, so let me see, we'll bring up the vehicle switcher. Did you want to, oh, we've got 2 harvesters, don't we? Forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Where the heck did we put the headers?
Managed to miss hit all the buttons and end up out of the desktop.
Did you?
Oh dear. That'll be fun.
Yay for
Really
edit.
jerking about with the keyboard. So what was your question?
Yeah, we're grabbing a couple harvesters and heading over to hit 16 now, 18 I mean.
Okay.
And I was just trying to figure where we parked the headers, but I think they're back here. I'm not sure if they're still in the header trailers or not. I think this is where we parked them. No. This isn't where we parked them. Where the heck are the headers?
Parked them.
Oh, they're in the shed over by the... No? Yeah, there they are. I can see them from here. Oh my gosh.
Where have we put them?
In the header shed out by the road.
Oh yes, other shed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I wonder if maybe 18 we should maybe start seeding that grass, and we'll get our wheat fields kind of shifted over this way, and that way the header trailer is nice and close for that. I don't know. Something to think about. I'm on my way with a truck to pull because the headers are on the trailers right now. But since we're
can't pull them with these, can we?
Yep. Nope.
It's the bigger ones. Yeah.
Right. There, there is a 7130 that a modded one. I think Toby was telling us about it. That has the hitch on it, but nah, you don't need it. Okay, here you go. Oh, where'd she go? All right, you want me to bring them over then?
No, I can get the other Gecko and get the other one.
No, I was actually just gonna leave the trailer here because it's a short trip. I was just gonna.
Okay. Yep.
Come back. Come back. Derping along, derping along.
A little bit. Okay. We'll get the other harvester.
Oh, okay.
Oops. Run myself over.
Oops, I guess I shouldn't unlock it till it's out here where we can get at it. Oh, hold on. There.
Oops. Yep.
That's okay. We're good. We're good. So I think we'll actually just park this straight in. I don't know. I think the only time we'll need the trailers will probably be for the words. What were the words? Oh, 24, that area down there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now we're off and running.
Corner here. I'll stay a bit away from the fence.
Yeah, I'm just driving over. It's a weed covered field anyway.
As long as you don't hit the bales, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that would be bad. So unfortunately, this field's just sitting here with all these fields that we want to buy with weeds on them. We're going to have to go and hit them with manure and max the field before we can do anything with it.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, but there you are. Are you using GPS or just going to go by guessing by golly?
Whichever. You want to use GPS?
Yeah,
I don't mind either way.
Why not, indeed. What was the width of these headers? I don't remember. 10.5. Okay, so I already had that set up. So I have just need to tweak the lane, and then we'll be all set up here. If you want to grab this one from me here in a moment, unless you have one already.
Oh, okay. Oh, go for it. I'm just derping about with it.
Derping along. Seems to be that kind of a day, a derpy day. So I guess we'll have to record more than one just to get the extra derp. Okay, I think this might already be lined up. No, not quite. Oh, and it's a bit. When?
Okay. Line up.
And we're off.
And we're off. Yep.
So we want to keep the straw here, so hopefully I'm not chomping it. Oh, there we go. Good. Oh, I was looking at the manure. We're down. We've got 60,000 in our off-screen game. We have 500 cows, so that is lots of money for dairy. But we also have a mixing station. It's kind of tough without a mixing station to try and keep up to a lot of cows. A lot of off-screen work, and I think I'd rather use a mixing station. But
yeah.
Definitely do need to get more
cows. Neat.
Yes.
The fact that some little touches are really good. Goodness. I had them in 2013 where you can put the spout, you can move the spout about on it. So they tuck out of the way so you don't accidentally pick up more as you drive past.
Look at that, 5:37 in the morning. We're already working away in the fields. Neighbors are complaining. Oh, they're at it again. God, I hate living next to a farm. That's just too darn bad. You knew that when you bought the place.
And then they're ear defenders.
So I guess you can blame me for that, missing that strip along the edge. Oh well.
What strip?
Oh. Nothing.
Yeah, field must go off an angle.
Yeah, well, see, normally what I would have done is driven down the length of it to check, but oh well, I didn't this time, and c'est la vie.
I'll just have to go back and get it.
Okay, I'm working on a headline now.
The wonky straw line.
So hopefully having the GPS lines on the screen doesn't bother folks. If it does, then let me know.
I know. Usually we'll have one.
I don't even notice them anymore.
Yeah. It's like driving about for ages off the field with them still on. Like, oops.
So we'll be looking at we've been doing some testing with UPK, and I think we're just about to that point where we can start bringing that in on this series. So we'll probably do that.
Yeah.
I imagine next week. So we'll see. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week. But anyway, we'll get that stuff in, and then that gives kind of another bit of food that we can contribute to the local economy and help feed the people. We are heroes. We're supposed to be being heroes. Running over crops, that's not a hero thing to do.
We need another headland, do you think? Or I'll just start going back down.
Do we need another headland? No, there's
So I think I'll
lots
go
of room.
across here so the pipe's out. So when you bring the trailer over to offload. Are you getting the trailer?
Yep. Oops, wrong one. There we go. I love that control tab. This makes it so easy to get back to your vehicle when you're going back and forth between vehicles.
It's very handy.
I think when you're loading manure and stuff like that, it's easy because you get to the loader and you do all that, and then you just control tab back to your truck and go and dump the manure, or not truck, your tractor, whatever.
Yep. We can quickly get to vehicles where we forgot to switch the engine off.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day.
Sure. I'm used to this glance now. I'm really liking it better than
Yeah.
Spectre. It's a little less obvious for when things are happening until like the colors change, but the font is pretty small. But then again, it's not right in the middle of your screen. So.
Make the font a little bigger would be nice.
Oh, you might be able to do that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know or anything.
There is an XML config file, so it's possible.
Didn't get this bit.
Oh, don't look. I'm running everything. Oh, you're gonna do that bit, are you?
Oh, I'm not sure if I'll get it all.
Yep, you get it all.
Yep. That's perfect. And set them in the way, aren't we? Yeah. Hang on. Horses.
That was my tune.
Alright, okay. I mean...
You can purchase that on MyTunes. It's a knockoff.
MyTunes. Yeah.
Okay, I head back over the other side and start going up and down the field over there. Turn off these grid lines.
Turn mine back on so I can see where the lines are on the side.
Yeah, a little trickier there. You're not doing really long lines.
Yeah, all starting to say. Needs to be done. Things like this might be easier without GPS, I don't know. It helps overall, so keeps it lined up so we're not overlapping a lot.
Yeah, I really want to get a bunch more cattle. We will have lots and lots of manure. Though we may need it less now than we do, like off screen that's where we were learning about the weeds killing our fields, so having the max fields to try and reset them. That sort of thing. So maybe we'll need less. Hopefully we'll need less. So yeah, that weed killer is so important, the herbicide.
Oops. Left that part right there. Let's move this over a little bit.
Doesn't look like I'll make it all the way to the end before I need to unload again. That beep you hear is the GPS. Beep, 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 beep. That thing, I don't know, it's almost like Morse code, isn't it? Well, not really.
Wake you up at the end of the long field, you've sat back and let it go off on its own. Beep, beep. I think it senses grass and all those beeps.
I think it's just sensing the edge of the field, like the end of the crop you're on. Like if
In that field we had in an off-screen game where we put a sort of grass road through the field. We kind of effectively split the field up that we were harvesting right through. It would deep in the middle.
Yep.
And we got to the grass strip that we'd made, so I wasn't sure what actually forms the edge of a field.
Well, I mowed yesterday using GPS, and it would. I don't actually recall if it would beep at the end of a strip. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
I've never done the mowing or anything with GPS on the grass. See what you mean, though? Yeah, if it was picking grass all the time, you'd have had a constant beep as you were mowing.
Yeah, turn that off in a
It
hurry.
would not be fun. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I am lagging. Are you lagging at all?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Want to pause?
No, I'm okay. Just my ping took a big spike there.
Oh, not good. Oh, not so good. Mine looks okay. At the moment.
Okay, where's the tractor? There it is.
It's just a bit further along the side of the road. A little bit in the way. Oh. Okay.
I'll come over
see.
and unload yours
Yeah,
as soon as
okay.
this one's unloaded. And I'll dump it. Maybe. Actually, you might be facing the wrong direction when I come around there. It won't matter anyway, because this thing will be almost full.
Yeah. I might go along this edge just to... Getting close to that building there, it'll be difficult to turn. We'll pull headlong.
Nope, never mind. I am 98% full. Beacons on when you're driving on the road. So we'll be saving up the wheat and the barley, a little bit of it, 100k or so of each. Keep that kind of in reserve, so then when we get there's a beer plant and a milk plant that we'll be getting, and then they both use the grains, and well, one uses milk and one uses grains and water to make products. So we're trying to work up a neat little RPG element, or an RP element of that, where we'll have little market kiosks spotted around town, and we'll do kind of a milk run and a beer run, all that. That'd be kind of neat.
That's cool. Yeah.
Better than just going to a store and you just dump it all there.
I don't know how much how heroic it is to feed the town beer. Yeah. We can have beer festival every day.
There you go. It's to bring in tourists.
Yeah, get the economy going. Yeah.
That's right. If there's anything more heroic than that, I don't know what it is. Well, I guess saving little kids from a well, I suppose, that would be kind of heroic, but...
Yeah.
But anyway, alright, here you go. I'll just park this right here.
Running over the signs. Right, have a... got 2 for the price of 1 there. Okay.
Yeah, well. See? That's an employment opportunity for someone out there.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, missed one little tuft. I have to go back and get that, or else the harvest police are going to be all over me.
That one. More employment opportunities.
I'm not going to mention any names, but we all know who I'm talking about. Harvest police. You missed one, you gotta go back for it. That's you, just so you know.
I never hear anyone saying that. I never
Yeah.
noticed anyone saying that. Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't
so
want the weak to feel left out, or the whatever.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You don't want the one little bit that you missed to feel left out.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go back and get it. Right, never mind, carry on. I'm
Carrying
not
on.
mental.
So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with this field. At the very least, I think pretty much everywhere to my left here, where you've harvested, we'll probably switch that over to grass and put some greenhouses there.
Yes.
And we may actually convert all of field 18 to that. We do need some grass fields though, so I think 15 and 17 we'll probably purchase those and make those grass, and possibly 16. And this field will probably put grass down as well, but we'll put greenhouses on it.
Okay, yes.
Anyway, that is
plan.
The plan. It's a plan. But yeah, having the greenhouses near the manure bunker, I think, is going to make things easier for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Geeky greenhouses. We'll need to check those out.
Yeah, we'll do that this week, and we'll start putting them on, and next week we'll have lots of stuff like that. I think we could jump right in and start on the like the fruit trees and stuff. I think we've tested that enough. We could do that. So
that'll tested the strawberry greenhouses, not the veggies and stuff.
We've got 6 of them, and it's like, oh my gosh, there's so many strawberries.
Yeah, there might be a bit many.
That's alright. You can't have too many strawberries. I love strawberries. Strawberry shortcake. Or I used to, now.
One for me. That's how you pick them, isn't it?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to go to U-Pick, and I would pick them there because they had U-Pick, but they also had they sold some there too. So they'd hire kids to come in and harvest the fields, like go and pick the strawberries. So you get paid for each little box that you picked. So that's how I made a bit of money when I was a kid. I didn't really like it too much. I didn't do it very much.
No.
Hard work.
You used to sort of come in and pick your own one, and it's kind of fun because it's a novelty. But yeah, I don't fancy doing it for new factory.
Alright, so we're going a little bit longer this episode, we'll just finish the harvest here. So yeah, UPK, we'll start off, we'll get a bunch of fruit trees, greenhouses, that sort of thing. So we will have to, this week, we're going to have to stay focused on getting the fields grassed and materials for the cows, and probably expand our cow holdings. We are making a good bit of money from the milk.
Yep.
I think we made 230 or 40,000 overnight from the milk when we skipped the night here.
Yeah, it brings in a good income.
Okay, I'm bringing the tractor over.
Oh, I'm going to bring the trailer over here. Yeah.
So we did that whole field, and we got, well, we'll probably have less than
Yep.
and then that'll pay for the damages to the front of the tractor and the back of the harvester. But yeah, the yield wasn't all that great. It could have been worse, but can't think of how. Oh, look at the trailer filling up. So we have a great demand for wood chips right now, but I don't feel like going out chipping a bunch of trees, do you? We got like an hour left.
Have any wood chips?
No, we don't. So we've got about an hour left of the great demand. But wow, 3,300. $3,300
came back
per
up
ton.
to a good price.
Yeah.
Because we'd had one before, and yeah, that's where all the wood chips have gone. but yeah, I don't have any stored up.
Okay,
Stuff on.
so we can wrap up for today. We will be back with more field work next episode, which would be, let me see, today would be about 2 days from now. So until then, we will see you next time.
Yep, thanks for watching.
Bye for now.
Cheers.